Robin, also known as Robine. I have a small crochet business called Sweet Beans Crochet where I make and sell crochet plushies. If you're new here, hi, this is my market prep. It also has like a week before and then my actual market, my setup, and the results of my market. So welcome on in. If you're a regular, love y'all. I'll see you in a second. Also find me on Instagram at Sweet Beans Crochet, and I share all of my recent makes on there as well. Well, good morning. Hi, cutie. Hi, Hinata. It is Friday, May the 3rd, and I just wanted to show you what I have been making. I applied to this pattern test a while ago. I have a hard time saying her name. I think it's I'll put her name here. But look at this. Hey. I used Premier Yarn Basic Chenille, and he turned out, I feel like this is huge. Just for comparison, I also got the Pom and Posy little dancer, and this is obviously Moana. So I have a little Moana here. And for size comparison, she is smaller than him. But this is the project I have been working on. So let me just say, both very fun patterns. Honestly, really quick. There is obviously sewing involved on this little guy, but his body parts, it's like they're so short. It's easy to put together, if that makes sense. Definitely making another one of these for market. And I feel like she also worked up really quickly. The only thing is you have to sew on the hair. So definitely going to be making more of her. But yeah, the Hey pattern's not released, by the way. I don't think I said that. Not released yet. Coming out. Crazy chicken. I don't know about you guys, but like my whole family is, we all like Moana and a little bit obsessed with Hey. So yarn wall, check. Last vlog, I really fixed this up, mainly this section, so I feel really proud of it. And I can't wait to show you guys what I'm going to be creating. I just wanted you guys to meet the main stars of Sweet Beans Crochet. This is Maui, my Rex bunny. He's a good boy. He doesn't really like being, I know. He doesn't really like being held. He'll tolerate it. Yeah. Fun fact, if you don't have a bunny, bunnies, or at least my bunnies, hold grudges. So now that I picked him up, he's going to be mad at me all day. But he's just the sweetest little boy. Yeah. He loves being pet, hates being picked up. But I wanted him to have a spot in the vlog for you guys. Look at the baby. He's a big boy. Their demeanor is very different. So this is Hinata. Yeah. As you can see, she's a lot smaller than him. So, just wanted you guys to meet the babies, my little buns. See, she's chilling. Hey guys, I completely forgot to film this, but 20mm for Melissa. We got Sharima, Bilgewater, and Freljord. And 18mm Demacia. Freljord, Void, and Piltover. Look how pretty they are. Ooh, love note. Backers. A sticker. Look at him. I hope you love it. I sure loved making them. I just zoned out so hard with YouTube videos. And I'm making a link right now. And I was making his feet, and I'm at the point where I have to join his feet. I look like I'm crying. I'm not crying. I took a really long nap, so I'm well rested. But let me just show you what I did. So this is the foot I made first. He's got the, like the boot. I don't know what you call this. Brim. Okay, and this is the one I just was going to connect. And I'm like, that foot's like bigger. And I realized, like, I actually followed the pattern on this one. And the first one, I just, like, zoomed by and missed, like, 2 rows of single crochet on the brown part. So now, do I just do it like this? Or do I frog this one? I'm early enough. I should just frog this. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. I shouldn't sell it like this, huh? I was zoning out. So I'll modify this one to be wrong so that it matches the other one, because I already did the brimming. But I just need to show you. Look at this. however much work this just was zoning on YouTube videos. So I wonder if I can just do I think that's what I did. I think that's where I stopped the brown and now I changed the color. Man. Crochet things, you know. Good morning. It is Saturday. May the 4th be with you. I made no Star Wars themed plushies, but I wanted to show you a order that I'm going to be dropping off at the post office today. This is for Lori. Got 18 Freljord, 20 Ionia, 25 Bilgewater, and 30 Shurima. OMG. That is her card. And then I did put her sizes on the back of the card, which is new. Normally I put them on the back of the plastic, but I thought it through and I said, you know, this makes more sense. Here are her bunnies. So now that I have the rainbow ones, I'm going to be including those. So a little sprout bun and rainbow bun. A little love note. Thank you so much, Lori. I really appreciate it. Guys, I know I am very, very hot and cold. So I went through, I feel like a month or two of just straight up pattern testing, like having the time of my life, enjoying being a part of all these groups and really immersing myself in this community. So I feel like I did that for about 2 months. And then this past month I had a big life change, which caused me to like stop filming for a bit, stop pattern testing. I didn't attend any markets, so I do have a market coming up now. I am applying to a couple pattern tests, not many. I am making sure it's very intentional when I do apply now, because when I apply to all of them and then say you do happen to get all of them, even if the odds are against you and you shouldn't get all of them and then you happen to, you will just overwhelm yourself. Very proactive about the ones that I do apply for when I do, or they are creators that I've worked with before that I really do love working with. So that is kind of what I'm doing right now. Speaking of, the reason I bring this up is because I'm over the moon, beyond myself, on a whole different planet about being a part of a new pattern test. It is Lemon Cat Crochet's Spreadsheet. I am beyond excited to create her. I am thinking of 2 things. I'm thinking different colorways to do, so that is going through my brain. I'm thinking about the eyeballs I have to paint for her, so I'm very excited. I'm going to show you guys the plushies that I finished up. This is from last week, and if you're on Instagram, you've seen him, but I never showed you in the vlog, so I showed him halfway done, and then I never showed the complete. This is Cozy Wonder Crochet Sydney's No Face Snuggler. He is so stinking cute, and he's pretty big. He is like pretty big. He's almost, I don't know how long that is. That's long. He's a long snuggler. He is very cute. And I took forever because I had to glue on his felt details. And this is my second time ever doing felt details. And I think I did a pretty good job. The first time I did felt details was stitch. And if you have been here for a second, you know the stitch I'm talking about. I felt so insecure about how I did that stitch. I did it for a friend and I did the best I could with the time frame that I had, and I never really worked with felt before. It is one of my goals, is to work with felting and felt eyes the way that I've seen other creators do it. I think it's really a beautiful look. This is just hot gluing felt, but it's still a skill. So I am still honing this skill. It's my second ever plushie. And let me just say, Cozy Wonder Crochet creates the cutest little babies. I mean, there's a ton of creators that do, but I love her patterns. So cute. This is No Face. And next, what I made last night is I showed you his boots. Now let's show you his body. If you make fun of him, he will cry. Okay, he has no ears yet, but he can hear you. This is Link from Crochetlandia's pattern. I have made Link once before. I made him in acrylic yarn. I don't know where that Link went. Currently, I don't know where he is, but this is Big Link I made last night. His eyeballs, I I don't know if you guys have been noticing eyeball colors I've been putting out there. If you purchase eyes with me, thank you. I really appreciate it, and it is so fun, and I hope you love them, and I hope they make your plushie special. I know they will. But I have put out a couple collections now, so I've got the original 7 colors, and now I've expanded it to 10, and I actually have 3 new colors on top of the 10, if I did the math right, coming out, so like 13 colors. Let me just show you, okay? Enough talking. Let me just show you the stars of the show. Got this baby pink, got this teal color, and then this is targon, so it's like a deeper blue. These are the new colors to show off the colors that we're doing. Okay, let's just rapid fire here. We have Shurima, Demacia, this is new Bandle, Bilgewater, new Targon, Freljord, Void, Ionia, Piltover, and Noxus revamped. So these are all of the colors. Didn't know, now you know, I do hand paint and sell sparkly, amigurumi, kawaii, safety eyes. All listed on my website, but I'm really excited. I feel like worked really hard, came up with some new colors to expand the possibilities of plushies that these can go on. I am revamping and putting back out Noxus. I feel like it was a really important shade in the collection. Having the darkness in there, I think really tied the whole rainbow together. I'm really excited about this. And the baby pink is still not here, and then the teal color is still also not a part of this yet, but we're getting there. That's Link with his Bandle eyeballs. If you guys are League of Legends fans, Bandle like Bandle City, and then all the other Runeterra names. So I still have to come up with some names for the baby pink and the teal color. I'm trying to stick with Runeterra regions, but I think I'm running out of regions because I have too many colors now. So I wanted to move on to like maybe some skin lines. I think that'd be cool, but I didn't want things to be too messy with the names. I wanted to keep some of them consistent, so I don't know what to do. Let's just give you guys a little highlight. Normally, I'm a weeb. I love watching anime. I'm obsessed. Absolutely love it. I have a couple that are my favorites, but I have taken a break this past month from anime, and I've been watching a comforting show, The Vampire Diaries. I don't know if any of you guys watched that. I watched it a long time ago, and I watched it multiple times since then, and then you put it down, pick it back up, and here we are again. I am picking it back up. Very comforting show. I'm Team Delana all the way. And I was on Instagram the other day, and I saw Nyx Creations. I will put her username here. She's fantastic. She's also a crocheter, actually, and she produces and came up with her own sticker designs for Vampire Diaries fans. And she says she typically sells them at markets, but if you want to DM her, I highly recommend it if you're a fan. Very cool. I'm excited to show you them when they come in. She said that they were sent, and I'm so excited to unbox it with you when it comes. When I was at work today, I actually had a really slow work day, and it was really cool. Really slow work day. And I was able to crochet a little bit. They're not completely done, okay? But I'm proud of what I did. I made Dragon Balls, so Dragon Ball, like Baby Goku balls. They're orange, and I'm going to put the 4 stars on them. I think I'm going to stick with having all of them be number 4 stars, because that's typically everyone's favorite. I really like the 4-star ball. So I'm not going to do like 1 through 7, because I don't know how well the others would sell, but I think I'm going to do a bunch of 4-star Dragon Balls. I think that'd be really cool to have in a basket at an event. Similar size. I just freehanded the circle, no biggie. I think I'm going to have like the same size like Pokeballs, so I can have like Pokeballs, Dragon Balls, be a part of my little collection. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun at this point. Have fun with your crochet. Have fun with it. Just have fun. And apply for the pattern test. Do it. If you haven't done it, just do it. Like, the worst thing you could do is not get chosen for the pattern test, and then the best that you can do is go support that creator after the pattern releases and buy it. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's absolutely it. Go apply for the pattern test. Go to the market. You have enough inventory. You probably have enough inventory. It's okay. And you're probably making inventory right now, and I'm proud of you. And whatever plushie you're stressed about, you will do it. You'll have the time. All of your whips, they will disappear. Okay, all of your whips will disappear. And I believe in you. Okay, we all need a little pep talk. There's a pep talk. I'm gonna go sit my butt down, watch some Vampire Diaries, finish Link's hair. He really needs a wig. He needs his wig. He needs it. Okay, he's so cute. I'm about to go make that and fix up his details, and I will be back with a finished Link. Good morning. It is Monday morning before work, so I just wanted to do a quick check-in. I did not check in with you guys yesterday. I straight up painted, I feel like hundreds of eyeballs yesterday. I was really just jamming through that, so I did not film anything, and then I stayed up really late and was working on a project. Let me show her to you. She is so close to being done. I just need to do her skirt, well, and like her little top part. But guess who we are? Guess who we are? You said Sailor Moon, you're right. So I worked on, did I even show him to you? I don't even think I showed him to you, hold on. Working on Link, I finished him. I don't know if I showed him to you, but, oh, I think I did. I'm so sorry, I don't remember. I was showing off his eye color, I think, but me and my brother, I played Breath of the Wild pretty far, and then I played Tears of the Kingdom really far, and now my little brother is playing it, so I've been helping him with the game, and it's been a really fun time for us, bonding, and I'm just sitting here crocheting and like giving him tips or telling him what to do. You know, he's 9 years old and he's just the sweetest little dude. So I wanted to make Link. I've been making characters. I've been making like what I want to make right now. I'm just like kind of doing my own thing. I mean, I applied for very minimal pattern tests for crocheters that I've worked with before, and I have been not market prepping like a usual crocheter. I feel like I'm just having fun. So I made this pattern by Crochetlandia. Fun fact, if you purchase from her website, her patterns go down by like $1 and change. So it's only about $3 per pattern for her. So I didn't know that. I purchased this a very long time ago because I did create another Link when I was first starting out. So I went on her website and I purchased a couple of other patterns. Sailor Moon was one of them, and let me tell you, the difference in this pattern, it's wild. Like, I was assuming maybe some things would be like similar, but everything about it's different. Like, her head is so big, like her proportions are so unproportionate, which is fine. She's still super cute, but her head, like if I held just her legs, she's like very, and I even put the like, there's like a neck balance that you have to make, and I did make that, and it's still like, she can't withstand the pressure of her neck, of her head. It's so heavy. I still think she's adorable, and I love her little, like, I love her hair, and she's gonna be way cuter with her skirt on. Let me just stop talking about that. I talked about that for a really long time. I spent a lot of yesterday working on the eyeballs. I have a lot of orders. Thank you so much if you placed an order with me. Angelica got Bilgewater and Piltover. Oh, look at that. I love filming these when like it's daylight outside because it really does, like, the difference in how they look versus what I do it at night. It just doesn't do them justice at night. But Peyton's 25mm. Actually, like my example photo. Here's Stacy, 25mm foliard and void. For Mercedes, we got 18mm. Sharima, Demacia, Piltover, and Freljord. Emily, 18mm, Sharima, Piltover, Demacia, and the Void. Hi. I know I look terribly tired right now, and it's because I am. Here's my puppy, my Canela. Last night, let me just show you. These squids take 30 minutes, and they're really cute. It was a free Instagram pattern. Fun fact, I purchased the Plushie Co. squid pattern, and like forgot about it. And when I saw this on Instagram, I was like, oh, that is so cute. So I made it, and then I realized, you know, I have the paid pattern, so I wonder how they work up differently. But I made him a girlfriend after I made the boy. Keep calling him a he. He's just so cute. Aren't they cute? And my tension, see, my tension with chaining used to be really tight, so it would have been really curly, but I learned how to loosen my tension now, and their legs are straight. I don't mind it. I think it's cute. And my sister wore it on her head, and I thought that was really cute too. It's really late, you guys, but I just wanted to pop in here and show you the squids. Oh, I look so bad. I wanted to show you the squids, and I also wanted to say I have a bag full of yarn to make Totoro. It is Tuesday night, by the way. Tuesday night, so I have right now. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday night, so 4 nights total. And my market is on Saturday, so this is the prep leading up to the market. Go me. The vendor is really sweet. I have vended with her before, and I really, if nothing else, I love her attitude, so I'm really excited to vend with her again. And I have a bag full of stuff to make Totoro. I've seen a free pattern, and I also have the paid swing Totoro pattern, so I'm excited to work on that. But I kind of told myself that I have to finish whips, and unfortunately, when I moved all my stuff in here, when I made that beautiful yarn wall, I also found a literal bucket full of whips. Some of them are just like Mabel the chickens. Will that make this better? That might make this better. The Dragon Balls that are not finished that I need to add felt to. And literally this, basically minus Link, because he shouldn't be in here, he's done. Oh, you guys, I was talking about how I had a mini Link. This is like the first acrylic yarn project I ever worked on. I should make one of those videos like and then the good music, like boom 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 boom, like upgrade, you know, he upgraded. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to put myself on blast here. So this was like zero gravity crochet, never finished. I have 2 ears to Bean the Bunny, never finished. I don't even know, you know, I think this is a head to Loretta Loop's bunny, not finished. I know there's a Mabel the chicken body in here that I just needed to embroider the face and close it, and I never did that. And I know there's also, oh, okay, see, look, this is why, oh, this is a good one. This is done. It's a sitting bee. See, I just got stuff everywhere. You know, don't move. Don't be a crocheter and move all your stuff. See, and this is like another thing. Not finished. Totally Yoda, right? This is totally Yoda, totally not done. And I don't want to finish this. I don't want to do that. I want to donate this, but no one has a use for that. Oh, look, he's so close to being done. He's so close. This is, what is that pattern? Crochet. You know what this is, but he's like, he just needs stuffing. That's it. And the white details. He needs stuffing and white details. What's in here? It's never ending. The ugly elephant. He came back. I thought I got rid of this thing. I didn't. If you've done that free elephant pattern on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Mine didn't turn out, he didn't turn out very cute. This is like, what is that? Little body. So some of this stuff I'm not obviously going to be finishing and selling, but I definitely feel like the Bean the Bunny ears, I feel like I should finish this. And I feel like I should finish this cow, because that looks doable. I can do this. Okay, there's that. So I'm going to force myself to finish these projects before I can start any of the stuff that I want to do. And tomorrow, I'm so sorry, I'm filming so much and it looks like this. Hello. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're getting the raw footage. If you're here for market prep and you're market prepping with me, thank you. You're a real one. You're a real one. For being through here with this. Maybe. Hey, and if any of you guys know what to do with this Elise, or, well, why did I call it Elise? It has no name on it, but fluffy yarn. I want to know what you did with it, because I need to do something. Oh, guys, look, it's my favorite bunny ever. Look, I found her. I didn't know where she went. There's Belle the bunny. Nana Crochet. Adorable. Because I really don't, I don't know. I have no idea. Let me move my vacuum so you're not staring at my vacuum. That's probably nicer, isn't it? Isn't it nicer? Oh, look. Here's a head with pretty eyeballs, I might add. Very pretty eyeballs. Here is also a head. I think this is a free hippo pattern. I should just finish this one too, right? I have the yarn. here is Mabel the chicken, Mabel the chicken, Mabel the chicken. Wow, my market prep's like done. I have a bunch of Mabel the, no, this looks like a head. Look at all these. I mean, they all are like spherical shapes, but they're all different. And this one's like stuffed and done. I can't be the only one. And you know what? I'm in a pattern test and I want to just go do the pattern test. No. Okay. Ah! What else are we going to find in here? Okay. Okay, we're jamming now. Oh, and you know what this is? I am not going to do this. This is the Oak and Marlow. I think it is Oak and Marlow, the new Bumblebee. I'm not going to do that. Nope, not doing it. I totally did. That much work? No. Nope. Explosion. Like, ugh. I need to cake it. And I know caking is like peaceful. Like, what is this? Also another head. Have you guys been keeping count of how many heads I have? Oh, actually, this is a Mabel because round 5 is how you know it's a Mabel. You make too many Mabels, and I know all of you, every single one of you, know what I'm talking about. Isn't that so funny? What a little world we have. Okay, and then yeah, this guy. There's so much stuff in here. I had this huge basket filled with whips, covered by a blanket, so I just don't look at it. That's how I deal with whips. That's how I've been dealing with them. And this is a hair piece. I'm not making the character right now. Not happening. Nope. Not today. Finish this cow. I found a couple of the body parts. I'm still missing something. This check-in. You heard it here, folks. I promised to finish all of that. I have a lot of Mabels, so I guess I'm set on chickens for this weekend. Morning! It is Thursday morning, and the other day I told you guys I promised myself I would not do anything until I finished my whips. So I finished 2 little triceratopses, and I believe 4 Mabel chickens, and then I sewed together 1 Korok. He still has a butt tail hanging out. Oh, and 1 more chicken. So 5 chickens, 2 triceratops, 1 Korok are completed, and I still haven't done the felt for these Dragon Balls. I kind of don't want to. I feel like felt is becoming my enemy. You know how people don't like sewing? I'm not really enjoying felt. I understand it looks pretty. I know I need to do it sometimes, but I'm not really wanting to do it, not feeling it. Let me show you what I did today. I did this. If you know, you know. It is Sunny and Blaze Lemon Cat Crochet pattern. Just started last night, and these eyeballs are a new shade in my shop. So these eyes are the teal color called Shadow Isles, and you're only able to buy it in the pack of 10. So there's that. Super fun. I'm gonna try and finish that. I'm in a pattern test for Fruits by Kai's Crochet Corner. So I'm gonna be using the fluffy special yarn and this pretty pink. And I painted some special eyes. So this is Ixtal, one of my new colors as well. So it's the babiest of pinks, so beautiful. I'm so excited to do that. Fruits. I'll keep you posted if I finish anything else. I did do Sailor Moon's skirt, but I still haven't done her top part. I don't know why. I did the whole doll and I'm procrastinating on that part, but it is market time and I am making a big Charizard. Liliana set. Brielle ordered 18mm, 2 sets of every shade. All right, and Maya got 25mm pastel pack. It's one of the new ones I offer. And 20mm Demacia Bilgewater and Freljord. Okay, here's the mock setup. I finally used the solid color panels. So we're walking in, and we have all the characters on top who are falling over. In the middle section, we got our basket of chickens, nesting chickens. And then these are our little affordable section, and that's where the register is gonna be with the Kirby's. I'm selling the safety eyes. Ooh. And some Amy sticks. I wanna focus. If there are any crocheters there, we got keychains and the bunnies, the Pokemon section. Family photo right there. Bunnies, mythical creatures, and Kakashi. $25 section and the $35 section. Having that grid panel really eliminates having to have a whole nother table. I think this will be perfect in the 10x10 setup with me standing behind it. And my brother helped me do all the work. Thanks, Tom. Yeah. The skeleton. It's the day before my market. I look a mess. I feel like I'm a mess, but I also feel so productive. My angle's funky. Everything's a little bit messed up right now, but I woke up bright and early this morning and I packaged up some final orders for safety eyes that I had. I am now completely out of orders, so I feel really blessed to have even been able to paint and sell the ones that I did. So it really is truly a blessing to get to do something that you love, like relax and paint and sell them at the same time. Same thing with crocheting and plushies, you know? So I did that bright and early, packaged them up, sent them out just now, and I did my inventory. So I sat here, counted every single plushie I had, and I put it into the spreadsheet. I did purchase CrochetbyBay's spreadsheet. I purchased it quite a while ago, months ago. But since then, I do love the spreadsheet that I use, and it is really convenient because everything is already plugged in there for me, so I really don't want to go and purchase or use another one. But I have heard some really amazing things about Camryn's Cute Creations. Melly Inspired Crochet talked about Camryn's Cute Creations. So I have not seen it myself. I'm not too sure about it myself, but from what I've heard, it sounds like Camryn's Cute Creations will even calculate in like miscellaneous fees, like the tag prices and what you pay like for the supplies, packaging supplies, which CrochetbyBay does not do currently, at least. I don't know if it'll ever include that. So I think that's really neat that it factors in that cost. I know as a small creator and as a small business, I just kind of eat that cost. So whatever profit I get, I just kind of pay a little bit back into the plastic bags and the tags and all the stickers, you know what I mean? And it is a really small percentage, like don't get me wrong, I understand. But when you're spending so much money, you know, of your own money on a business, you deserve to reap all the benefits of your work, you know? So I think it is really cool that those tools exist for us. So I filled out my pricing tool today, which honestly I just use for like inventory tracking. And let me just say, I am over 100 items, and I have not crocheted much in the past couple days. I don't think I did. There's a chicken right outside my door, cooing his life away right there. But I have not crocheted in a couple days. I finished a couple chickens a couple days ago, and then I have just put off finishing Sailor Moon. I don't even think I'm going to bring her tomorrow because she needs a couple more details before I take pictures and sell her, and I'm selling tomorrow morning, so I don't think I'm going to be bringing her, honestly. I mean, it's a good opportunity to bring and sell her. I understand that. So I just have to think about it. I don't know if I want to finish her tonight. I kind of want to focus on other things, honestly. Really want to focus on other things. And I received, let me not show you my address. It's hard to not show you my address. I think her name is Nyx Creations, but I finally got those stickers I was telling you guys about earlier in this video. If you're a TVD fan, yo. Okay, I'm not a stitch marker girly. But she knows I crochet. So she told me she threw in some crochet stitch markers, and they're so cute. I might have to just use them now, look. And her packaging is so cute. I was right, it is Nyx Creations. It's spelled like that, Niiixx Creations. So there's a little pink one, a little red one. Oh, she is so cute. But she threw in so many little freebies. Oh my gosh, a little squishy stress duck. Yes. Okay, we're gonna keep him. I wanted him to be visible, but you can't see him. She sent multiple squishy creatures. I don't even know what these things are. If you know what these are, I should message her. Like, what is this? I love it. What is that? I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I got these squishy creatures. And let me just say, I have 3 siblings. So I have 1 younger brother and then 2 little sisters. So you already know, there's 3 of these little squishy things. It's the perfect number for my household. And what's really sweet is because a lot of things like come in 3s in general. And whenever that happens, my brother shares with me. Oh my gosh. And after he shares, and I like almost cry about him sharing with me and offering to share with me, my little sisters will then offer to also share. Oh, how funny. These are so squishy. Little squishy Nemo. Oh, and she put like confetti. This is a whole-on experience, okay? And YouTube is getting the experience. So these are the ones I ordered. I don't know if y'all are like interested in this, and I don't even know if some of you guys will know like some, I don't know. I've never talked about it before. I've talked about anime with you guys, and I think I've talked about gaming, which is both very, very cool things, okay? And I love all you peeps who are in the same boat, but I don't know if you guys watch like this kind of show, and she made them all sparkly. Shut up. So this is the Humanity Switch. This is It's Okay to Love Them Both, and then it says Mystic Falls with Catherine. My Brain's Made of Cotton. Ah, Salvatore, 1864. So like part of me is kind of hoping that it's weatherproof enough for me to put on my car, because I really wanted this one on my car. I have all my little fandoms on my car. I have, right now it's like Demon Slayer, and then I have the Akatsuki Cloud, and I have Jiraiya and I think Kakashi also that I'm going to be putting on my car. So I want to put this on my car so bad. That's like one of the main reasons I wanted that, and just, you know. And the Founders Dance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This was the one that was in the reel that I fell in love with. And the brothers. Okay. I need to go through this more quickly. I feel like I'm just. And then it's duplicates, I think. Yeah, so she sent some duplicates so that I think I had like a couple extra because she's just the sweetest. Love her. Oh my gosh. Okay, can you guys go and support her if you guys like, even if you don't like Vampire Diaries, I'm sure she has something else that you guys would absolutely love. Stitch markers. It looks like she carries stitch markers. And again, I got so many squishy pals. Well, at least now I know what it is. So it's a squishy pal. This is what it is. Have you ever seen these? Friends, do you know what this is? I don't know what they are, but I like it. These. So now there's 5. So you know how I was saying those things come in packs of 3? Now we have a little group of 5. This is her logo. I wanted to also just throw in here, because now I've released my last video long enough ago to get like feedback from you guys about it. By me shopping from Temu or AliExpress or whatever it is, I really don't want to have to like talk about the subject, you know what I mean? I wanted to do a trial, and I got some negative feedback on, understandably, you know, people have really strong opinions on unethical shopping, and I understand and I agree with that. So wanted to just take like a really quick second and say, if you're gonna be upset that I purchased from those websites or that other people are, just know that like financially some people can't purchase the small, but even from us, like the small businesses who are, you know, upcharging to make profit, even if it's to feed your family, you know, not everyone can genuinely afford that. So reviewing the products from Temu was not for me to say like, I'm getting paid by Temu, let's talk about it. It was just kind of like a, hey, if you're in a smid, like if you're hurting right now and you want to start crocheting and you need crochet hooks and you need scissors and you need yarn, you can get all that stuff for under $10. all of it for $10, and you can. And that was kind of my point, was just like, you can do this. Like, you can do this no matter what, even if you have no money, or even if you have a full-on business and you're already doing this, and then I don't know what happens in your life, something devastating happens and you need to like source from somewhere else, you know what I mean? So that was kind of the goal of it, was just to show that it's an option. And I wasn't me trying to, I'm not getting paid from them. It's not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody ever. So like, whenever I talk about me liking someone, it's genuinely just like me. It's just me trying it out. I'm a normal person. I do have this account, but I'm still like such a normal person, you guys. And I really do try to respond to everyone, because I am a person, you know. The problem that I have is I have a full-time job and a family, and, you know, so it does get an animal. So it gets a little bit tricky to manage also creating for my business, creating content for my business, and then reaching out to customers, and then also, you know, reaching out to this community, which I do really try to, but it's, you know what I mean? It's like a lot. And then I'm pattern testing too. So it's like, Made with April says it really well about sustainability with the, like, your own company. And we have to like take it slower, expect a little bit less of ourselves, like, because we hold ourselves to such a high standard that's unattainable. Like, we're not machines, you know. And I wanted to bring awareness to the whole Temu thing, because I wanted to say I'm not sponsored, I didn't get paid. I just was bringing it up to give some people some good options, financial options. If you're willing to be patient and wait for some products, it's the same kind of product. And honestly, if we look at the back of our scissors, or if we look at the back of our yarn, I haven't looked, but what if it's made in China? Like, is that going to be unethical too? Or are you going to call the police on every single or, you know, be upset with everyone who purchases from Michael's, Joann's, and like every other craft store? Because we're not, like, we buy from them, you know. So like, really, you just have an issue with like the commerce, like the general commerce selling platform. Like, you have an issue with that, and I understand. I just can't battle that battle. Like, that's not the battle. I'm not trying to battle anyone. That's not why I brought it up. That was not intended. So when I talked about Temu, I don't want it to be such a negative thing. So let's just wipe the slate clean and finish market prepping. Nyx Creations. This is her logo. Absolutely adore her. Go give her some love. My whole point of bringing that up too was just to say, go support a small business today if you can, even if it's a really affordable thing, even if it's their Ko-fi, buying them the coffee on their Ko-fi, whatever it is, buying a pattern from them, even if it's affordable pattern, like, go do it. Go support another small business. Thank you. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. I have to just say it now because I'm irritated now, so I'm just gonna let it out and tell you guys now. I don't like my city's Office Max. I feel like they're the least helpful. They don't, like, they really are like bothered by everyone, and they don't want to help with anything. They want it to be self-serve, like, only. So Office Max is like not on my good, like, not on my, like, especially because I work in like a customer facing, like, customer service like role, and customer service is like so important to the company that I work for. And then on top of that, I try and provide customer service to like my business, right? Office Max just bothers me. I feel so let down. I know I don't have to elaborate, but I feel like I kind of need to. Everything is like self-serve now, and the whole reason I wanted to go to Office Max anyway is just to avoid having to use my own printer. So if I'm gonna have to use the printer myself anyway, I'd rather it be my own printer, I guess. Like, I don't know. It just really bothered me. The attitude really bothered me. I wasn't demanding. I felt like I was kind and like requesting help, and it was just like so much more trouble. All I wanted to do was print out some signs, get them laminated, but I could just do that at my own house. Fun fact, yesterday when I started prepping for the market and putting all my stuff in the right place to go tomorrow, I couldn't find my square reader. So today I had to go to Target. BT dubs, it is cheaper at Target. I don't know why, but it's cheaper there. So got it at Target. And part of me now is just hoping I don't find my old one in like a strange spot, because then I'll be really upset with myself. I looked everywhere. I looked all day. So last resort today before the market was to get a new square reader. So I thought we could unbox it together, make it a little fun moment. The lighting is terrible, so I don't even know if you can see that. It's the pamphlet of information, and then we got the little reader box. Fun fact, it does indeed come with a charging cable. So if you don't have a charging cable, it comes with one. No box, but the cable. So I'm gonna go charge that now. I'm also gonna charge my portable charger. Let me show you just in case. It is a iHome iCharger, I believe. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna charge this, charge that. My bunnies are so cute right now. They're cuddling. Let me show you. Aren't they just so cute? They are so cute. On the note of bunnies, let me show you the cutest little baby that I brought home. So one of my friends he ended up having baby bunnies, and unfortunately he had too many males. So I really got lucky here with this little guy. He's so cute and he loves cuddling. Any Naruto fans in here? His name's gonna be Little Pervy Sage. Jiraiya, pretty sure. And he's just so sweet. And I did let the other bunnies smell him, so they smell him. They know he's here. They kissed him a little bit, but he's a little too small to be in their space. Any bunny people in the house? He is pooping, so good signs. Healthy gut. Pooping bunny is always a good bunny. His poops are so small. I'm so used to like monstrous poops. Car check. Had a really chaotic time because I tried leaving my little cubes set up. I tried leaving them like in my car set up that way to make it easier when we get there, just to pop them up, and unfortunately nothing else, my tent, nothing else would fit in the car. I feel stressed out. I wanted to make a little happy good morning clip, but this is it. Belle the bunny is going to her new home. It is May 11th, 2024, and I vended with a vendor that I have worked with before. She's very sweet, and last time I had an event, I believe it was in March, I vended with her. So this is my first time back selling in quite a second. So I did revamp my display. I purchased solid CNC grids. So previously I had wire grids, which I did like. I like that you could see through them before. I did notice when I was submitting photos of my booths to different event like coordinators that I didn't it wasn't 100% sold on the wired cubes. I also have been watching a lot of convention girlies, so I was a bit swooned and sold on having some flat like color shielding. I don't know if that makes sense. So I did revamp my display and I did purchase that, and I did set it up for the first time, and I think it did really well. I actually really enjoyed my display this time, and I keep thinking of new ways to keep revamping it. So next time I am planning on, instead of having the back banner, because you couldn't really see my back banner, honestly, my wall was so tall and people really were able to like actually see my stuff this time. Instead of having to look down and figure it out, it was like all right there. Next time, because I was blocking my sign, I'm going to be hopefully ordering a small sign to use Velcro and attach to the front of my display next time. So I did notice that. It was with a vendor I've been with before. She's very sweet. I love vending with her. Even if it's a slower venue, which in this case it was an hour and a half away from my house. So I drove and I took my family with me. So I had my fiance and my stepchild with me, and we had a pretty fun time, but it was slower. So setting up was fine. It was pretty quick. Breakdown took not even 20 minutes. I feel really proud to say that because we really busted our butt cheeks. And Florida is hot right now, so it was so hot. We were sweating our butts off, but we got the car packed in 20 minutes. We definitely spent money on gas, so I am going to be incorporating all my fees at the end of this. So let me just get into the breakdown. Sorry for rambling. Typically, I will ramble off like all of the items that I carry from highest price to lowest price. I believe I still want to like, share that with you. I want to share my inventory with you. I don't know if you guys enjoy that. If you want to know all of my inventory, but you guys do end up seeing it on the table. So I don't know if you guys are interested in like what my price points are and all that good stuff. That's kind of why I say what I sell things for. For the record, I am in South Florida and everything's expensive here. Like everything under the sun, like everything. These are just my prices. Price things the way you want to, but if you want to use me as a gauge, use me as a gauge. I love using other people in the crochet community as examples. So for example, everyone has a different price for Mabel the chicken, but she's always somewhere in the $5 to $20 range. So like she's got a wide range. I'm just going to list off the things that actually sold in the order that I sold them. And then maybe I could just pop up a picture of all of the products that I didn't sell. I think that might be interesting. Okay. Number one thing that sold as soon as we opened was my Mer Baby. This is the last Mer Baby that I have, and I actually made these in 2023. So before I had a blonde baby and a brunette or black-haired Mer Baby, and she finally sold. She was the first thing to sell today, and it went to a mermaid-loving child for her birthday. And I sell those. That is a Palm and Posies pattern, I believe. And I sell them for $45. I sold a ducky keychain. This was actually a pattern test for Andy Light Creations, I believe her name is. Andy, it was a really sweet little pattern test, and I believe it is a free pattern on her page. So I sell those little keychains for $8. I actually have a whole set of keychains. There's like a ton of different ones. I also have like octo keychains and octo duck bees and like little froggies. So I have like a little section, a little bit for every person, and the little ducky keychain sold for $8. Then you're gonna hear a string, I feel like a string of chickens. I sold like a bunch of chickens today, and as I showed you in my prep, I'm glad I had them and that I found them in my whip bucket because I wasn't gonna make chickens. That was not on my to-do list, but because I had so many bodies, I made them. I sell my Mabel the chickens for $15. My price keeps fluctuating. I'm not really sure how much I want to charge for her. I've done 15 and I've done 12, and she sells at both prices. So this time I sold Mabel for 15. And then I had a little $8 bin. I'll insert picture here. It's not going to be a very good picture, I'm sure, but I had a little $8 bin of like little randoms that I had. So I had like Pocket Pals in there for $8. That's by Oak Hill Stitches. Love her. That was a pattern test. And I also have a couple like I have a Hello Kitty in there. I have the little axolotl by Loops and Knots Crochet. So I had her little mini free axolotl pattern. Little blueberries. They're these little blueberries I made out of Posh yarn. One of the little axolotls, and then I sold one of the blueberries. It was a preteen, and she was really sweet. And I heard her say to her mom, because I could see her calculating it, and she was like, I only have $15. And I saw her looking at my $15 section. I saw her looking at my $18 section, so she couldn't afford that. And I saw her looking at the $8 stuff. I don't know if I already said 8, but I saw her looking at all these things in the $12 section. So I knew she only had $15, and I was like, hey, if you want to just grab 2 of the $8 things, I'll sell it to you for $15. Like, I understand you only have 15. And I wanted her to end up with something. I wanted her to go home with stuff, and I could tell she really wanted something. And I think she was trying to help, like, buy something for her friend, too, so it was holding her back from purchasing something. So that really opened up the door, and she purchased the axolotl and the blueberry, and so I sold it for $15. It was supposed to be $16, so I'm just going to pretend like in my spreadsheet it's $16 because I don't want to change all my things in there, but $15 for that sale, and that was cash. Then I sold Pikachu, one of the pocket monsters from Sia and Pen. I made a ton of them. Everyone loved them. They got so much attention, and I did make it very clear to people. I mean, I don't know if you guys are selling your plushies or if you're selling plushies that you put my eyeballs on, but I'm making it very clear when I'm selling them that like I hand painted those, or that they're hand painted eyeballs. They don't just come that way. Every one of them is unique, and it makes them special. And so someone was eyeballing Pikachu, and I made that comment. They're hand painted, safety eyes as well. You can't buy them that way. Every one of them is unique. And Pikachu sold for $35, Triceratops for $12, and another Mabel the chicken for $15. Those little Triceratops, I'm also like flip-flopping on my prices. I like don't know how much I want to charge for them, but $12 was fine, and 12 sold a couple today. So I was really surprised that so many of the generic patterns sold today. There's a reason why they sell. I was speaking with my partner about it today, actually. The reason they sell is because so many, it's like such a common, likable item. Like they're derpy, like the derpy chickens, or like little triceratops. Like so many people, I heard so many people today say, I love dinosaurs, or dinosaurs are my thing. Or like say people like bunnies are my thing. And when it's a generic item, or like whales, like people, they do well because they apply to so many different people. The problem kind of becomes when there's multiple like crocheters at one event all making the same thing. So if you can make a different whale pattern, or a different dino pattern, or a different chicken pattern, or like the Mabels that have the babies shoved inside, I think those are really, I don't even know if that's Mabel. Maybe I'm getting confused with All From Jade. She has those like stuffable mama baby patterns. At this specific event, there were literally, I believe, if I can count them on my one hand, 5 to 7 booths. So I was 1 out of 7 people, and all the other people, no one had toys or plushies or like kid items. So any of the young teenagers, children, or even young adults who just liked cute plushies, like we attract what we need, right? So I feel like other than children, attracted a ton of like people, like girls, women, ladies my age. There were not a lot of people at this event, so I was the only crocheter there. So those generic patterns happened to do pretty well at this event, so I do have to restock on chickens. MJ Alleyway says it perfectly in her video too, where she says having diverse, or even like so heavy patterns, like not no-sew patterns. Everyone seeks no-sew patterns, so you'll find a lot of them. But choosing patterns that might be a little bit more difficult or tricky, or use a different skill, like felting, you're not going to find a bunch of people with a bunch of felt stuff because it's another skill you have to do. A lot of the no-sew patterns you're going to run into a lot are the free patterns that are on Instagram. So having some of the paid or sew or specialty items definitely will make you stand out and have something else to sell. But having the generic stuff can do well too. So it's really hard to like give advice on this because it really depends on the market. And I sold another chicken for 15. So Mabel's just popping off. I had 5 Mabels. I sold 4 of them. She did pretty good today. I noted here that I made $150 by 1 p.m., which I felt really good about. The event started at 11, so 12/1, within 2 hours, I had made $150, which felt really good. At that point, I made back my booth, I made back my gas, and I think I made back, yeah, actually, that was my entire cost of the whole event today. After 1 p.m., I met another crocheter, and she crochets amigurumi, and after she said that, I was like, wait, I didn't put them out because I didn't know if anyone coming to that event would be a crocheter. You never know. And it was like in a church parking lot, but also I just didn't know. I didn't know. And there were multiple crocheters actually, but one of them was an amigurumi special, like niche crochet, and I pulled out my safety eyes because I had some prepackaged. I don't even know if I showed you guys that I prepackaged them, but I did. I prepackaged like one of each color of my 25 millimeters, and I had them at the event with the sinkers and all that. So I brought those, and I brought some Ami sticks. So I just started making Ami sticks recently, and I brought them to the event, and I showed them all to her, and she bought Ami sticks from me. I sold them for $10 for like each set, so 10 and 10, and she bought 2 pairs. I brought 12 pairs of Ami sticks, and she bought 2 out of 12, which feels so good. Then I sold a Kindred Spirit and a Flower Buddy. The Flower Buddies I have beef with. I love the pattern. I love the way they look. They take forever, and it wasn't very market friendly. For me, I used Posh Yarn, so I messed up big time by using Posh Yarn. Used to, or try to sell them like in the beginning of the year. If you like have watched my other videos, you would have seen the same Flower Buddy. I used to try and sell them, I think for $35 or $30. And then one time, I think I tried selling it for $22, like at my last market. So I just threw them in my $18 section and changed the price in my square. And I sold a Flower Buddy for $18. And like, it almost hurts because the time that I spent on that was just like, I think it was like hours of my time. I mean, I must have just like sucked at crocheting. I don't even think it was that long ago that I made those. The Kindred Spirit. Those are $35. I feel really good about my price point on those. I've actually prepped all 4 of the girls for my last market, and then none of them sold. And then today I brought the 4 dolls again, and 2 out of the 4 sold because my next purchase, the next person who purchased was also a Kindred Spirit for $35. So amen. Those girls deserved to go to good homes, and I really do love making Kindred Spirits, so it makes me happy that I get to make some more. Another chicken, Mabel the chicken, and then I sold a Kirby. I had 3 Kirbys. I sold 1 out of 3 Kirbys, and I sold Kirby. It's a free Instagram pattern. I don't know who it's by, but it will be down here. I sold Kirby for $10. The event coordinator, this is coming to the end of the event, came by and she purchased a banana, a Junie the banana, which is also a free Instagram pattern. Junie is super cute, and she's my last one. I used to have a big fruit basket full of fruit. It had a bunch of fruit in it, and since then, it's been a couple months, but my fruit is finally dwindling, and I'm down to just like a blueberry and a strawberry. But Junie sold, and she sold with a Triceratops, and that total purchase was $24. Triceratops, again, is 10. Triceratops are 12. Junie was 12, so that was a $24 purchase. All the fruit is 12. Then I had Belle the bunny. So finally, one of the $25 snugglers that I have, which is like the Cozy Wonders Crochet snugglers, and Belle the bunny was in there. She's like the perfect size with those special eyes. So anything with special eyes that's about that big, like the small babies that are special, those I mark as $25. And that's all that sold. So I sold a total of 19 items out of 122 items. That is including the safety eyes and the Ami sticks. Retail cost is $1,900 basically of all 122 items. The total between cash and card, the total was $300 and just about $50. So I'm gonna say $350. That's me rounding a bit. Had a vendor fee of, it was $43, but I wrote 40. And then $40 in gas, and $20 in food, which is like breakfast, $57 in supplies. $157 was my cost. And then minus the $350, just about, my profit was like $200. I'm gonna take that as a win. Total win, total W, because I wasn't expecting to really even make, hopefully I was praying to make back table because I didn't want to be like in a hole. But I made back table and like $200. I made table and all the expenses for the day and $200. That is like, and I met a bunch of really nice people. I bought something from another small business. So her name is Drawn by And. She was directly next to me. I only had one neighbor. I didn't have another neighbor, just her. And she sold stickers. So she's an artist. This one is obvious. I feel like this is obvious. I needed the soot sprite, and she said it's weatherproof. So that is nice to be able, I could put it on a water bottle and it'd be waterproof, but he's a little soot sprite. I want to go make a soot sprite right now. And she saw no face. And then this is Totoro. And I got Totoro, and then I got my best friend at work. She loves capybaras. And I thought she could put this on her water bottle. It says stay hydrated. She loves capybaras. So I was going to get another sticker for me, but I thought, why not give this to my best friend? She would love it. And she loves capybaras. So there's that. I bought those from her, and she's really sweet. I don't know if she has an online shop, but she is a mom, and she's just a really sweet person. She's just starting to get into the market scene. And she was really a sweet neighbor to chat with and give her some of the things I've learned. I like tried passing on a little bit of information. I don't know if that was really helpful to her, because we do create such different things, but having connections and making friends is the whole part of marketing too. It was a bit far from my house, so I don't know if I'm going to necessarily see a bunch of these vendors much. From the event coordinator, actually, custom orders. So I have now a custom order for the Kindred Spirit doll, but I'm going to modify them to be princesses. They're going to be Elsa and Mirabelle, and I'm really excited because my littlest sister really loves Mirabelle, so I'm going to be able to get some of her input, and maybe my little sister will want one, so I'm really excited to create those. So I did get a custom order out of the situation, and I gave a ton of people my card. I was able to make a Totoro, so look at him. He needs stuffing. I didn't have stuffing, and I didn't have felt, so I know the pattern. This is a free pattern. Let me tell you who it's by. It's by Danny Magpie. It's a free Totoro pattern, and I didn't give it the belly. I'm going to give it the belly swirls. And then I didn't do felting, and I feel like maybe he needed felt, but we'll see. I'm gonna stuff him and then maybe try and sell him next weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna be going to the event next weekend. I would like to, but it is a night market and it is really late at night, so I don't know if I'm gonna be attending that. Thank you for joining me on this whole market journey. I really appreciate your support. If you want to go watch another one of my market videos, I have tons on my channel, or just a weekly vlog. I love doing those too. I try and pop up on here on YouTube at least once a week. Bye!